What is up, people? I'm gonna hang here at the shop for a little bit. Big thank you to Dr. Dennis Carroll, if he watches this later. I already sent him a message. We were sending messages. I was supposed to be on with him tonight, but we're gonna push it to hopefully next Friday. But we're hanging here for now. I gotta hold down the fort. And we got SHAQ in the house. So I keep these recyclables for my friend. Should be by later. What's up, Magneticus? Sharon, what's up? So the homie SHAQ, I didn't put his name out yesterday, but he's now he's a local artist. We're actually having a little chat the next Friday. Yeah, around here between Normandy and Western. Normandy and Western is that way. What is it? We call it a 20 twin. That's a funny you brought that. I don't know if you're talking about the movie, but that's what came to mind. What's up, Roger? What's up, Dragonfly? Greetings, everybody. We're just hanging out a little bit here. I was just kind of chatting earlier. I was supposed to be on with Dr. Dennis Carroll today, but we're going to push it for next week just because it was a little short notice and I got to be here. For him, it would have been, I think it would have been 5 p.m. my time. So, and I'm still here till 7. So it's better if we put it in the schedule and set time for it. Can I find it on GTA V? I don't know. What's that? I know GTA. But yeah, the homie SHAQ, the artist that's here, he's working on a piece over there live. So we'll go check it out. I got to talk to him, got to know him a little better. And yeah, super cool cat. We're for sure friends now. And we're blessed to have him here, blessing us with his artwork. So we'll have a peek. What's up, Hillbilly Herb? Yeah, I always get excited when you all jump on here, of course. But Hillbilly, I know, because he brings the smoke. You know, that's a term out here too. You want the smoke? It's like, nope, no problems, no smoke. Not that kind of smoke. How you doing, Roger? Sharon, we're hanging out earlier in Bigfoot Society's chat. It was good to see you there. I seen also a friend who jumps into our chats here sometimes, Chris. And it's interesting because Chris, I wish I could get a hold of him or her. It's a couple in their logo. But they used to live here in the Angeles National Forest, right up in these mountains up here, which have a lot of high strangeness, believe it or not. Yeah, there's some weird stuff happening in those mountains there. And yeah, they're pretty close by. My plan was I was gonna head up there tomorrow, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But it's brewing. Something's happening. Maybe we'll go hang out tomorrow night at least. I wanted to go spend the night, do a little camping, but we'll see. So I was gonna mention Chris, who was in the Bigfoot Society chat, used to live up in these mountains, and now they live up in Humboldt County, which is super cool. So they've chimed in on some of the live streams that we've done, talking about some of the weird stuff happening in these mountains up here. And since they live there, they were supposed to get some feedback from another local resident up there. And I didn't see them mentioning anything about that in the chat. So maybe we're still waiting. We're waiting patiently. But it was good to see them as well in the chat, as well as Sharon. And there was some other cool people in the chat there. So appreciate the hearts. I'm seeing the little hearts go up there. What's up, Carlos? Where we from? We're from Los Angeles, California. We're in LA right now, but we rep all of California. You know, we like to divide each other out here, north, south, east, west, and all that. But yeah, SoCal, homegrown SoCal, but got roots in NorCal also. Yeah, no problem, bro. Welcome to the live. Hope you're having a good day. You as well. Let's see. LA knows how to party, says Hillbilly Herb. Heck yeah, you know they burned the city down. We've seen that before. And we'll see if anything's happening this weekend. I was checking out the streamers last night. And in case you don't know, I always like to repeat for those that don't know, stringers are guys who go to the calls, live calls around the city, and they bring you live and they live stream it. And they also actually, if their footage is good enough, they sell it to the news. So a lot of the footage that you see on the news is from these stringer guys. And these guys have YouTube channels and are on different platforms, and they go live here in Los Angeles a lot. I know Bakersfield's got a pretty big stringer, I don't know if community is the word, but they got a lot of them out there. So you get live feed from Bakersfield, Sacramento as well. And you know, California is cuckoo, so there's always stuff, plenty of that type of content going on. And what up there? Brian S. could tell you he's in Venice Beach. That's another wild spot. You know, you pick a place out here. It's like Venice. Oh yeah, you'll find some interesting folks out there. And I love Venice Beach. I used to hang there a lot. Haven't been out there in a while. Of course, you got to talk about the drum circle. If you really want to meet some of the far out. Speaking of far out, I was flashing the locks in a little short video. I don't know if y'all seen it, but yeah, I showed, people always ask about my hair and stuff. I usually always have it tied up in a stocking, and I showed I showed them off last night. Did a little short video, threw on some Midnight reggae music, one of my favorite bands, reggae bands, Midnight. And yeah, so yeah, my hair is taller than I am. It's crazy. It's been I think I'm going on 24 years, no cuts. Finally shaved this when I got down here. Look, I gotta shave again, but eventually, maybe when I get back up north, I'll let it grow back again. How's your day going at Venice Beach, Brian? What up, Jeff? Yeah, Jeff says Venice is legendary, of course. You know who I seen working? I didn't see them there. I seen them on the web. But Lil Jon was out there working out. I didn't know he was into working out, but y'all know Lil Jon. Yeah. What? Okay. And if you don't know that, then I don't know, maybe look that up, but hopefully that brings someone a little giggle there. It's been pretty chill Friday so far, but you never know. You know, the calm before the storm. I hope not. And it's a warm one. So I don't know if we're having one of those Indian summers, but it's a warm November. Jesus, man, you haven't cut hair and over. Yeah, patriot. Yeah, salute. Dedicated. You know, when I get dedicated to something, Scorpio. Yeah. And salute to all my Scorpios out there. Let's go see what's up with SHAQ. So he goes by SHAQ is his artist name. And I'll give you a view of the street here. Make sure we're locked up over here, which I'm sure I am. If y'all got some stickers, send them. We can slap it here on the door if you'd like. And a big thank you to Bigfoot Fades, Bigfoot Fadez. She might be in store for a new jacket. She pointed out a jacket we were showing yesterday. Plague Doctor. Yeah, bless up. There's Brother SHAQ right there. Yeah. Brother SHAQ. Yeah, we're talking about you right now, bro. We came over to see what's up, see what you're doing. Yeah, all right. Look at that. Look what we got today. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. Like social media links or any.
Hey, reach me at smart